it's Heath here from pickandlessons.com. In this video lesson for the guitar, we're going to be having a look at St. Anne's Reel, a lovely little fiddle tune. We're playing this one at capo 2 out of C shapes, which puts us in the key of D. The tune itself is pretty straightforward, pretty much just playing out of that open position next to the capo. Let's have a bit of a slow playthrough first. Check out part A in this video lesson. Part B is available on the website at pickandlessons.com. The tab's also there too, so you can get yourself a copy of the tab. So let's have a playthrough part A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So things we need to keep an eye on in part A here in our St. Anne's Reel. First of all, just the right hand. Keep the right hand rocking in time, down, up, following the eighth notes. So if we took our first passage of notes through the pickup into the first bar, notice that we have 2 eighth notes to kick us off for the pickup, a quarter note for the first note of the first measure, and then finishing the rest of that with eighth notes. So we're going to pick that in this fashion. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we're following the pulse. Each beat is a down stroke and the off beat would be the up stroke. So if we have a quarter note, it's a down. If we have 2 eighth notes, they're down ups. Something else worth mentioning is the beginning of the second measure. We have a triplet hammer-on pull-off. So this occurs a number of times throughout the arrangement in different positions. But this first one here is a good one to practice if you're not really sure how to do it. It's probably the easiest way of getting into these hammer-on pull-off triplets. We have an open string on the 3rd string, the G. And then we're going to hammer on to the A, so the 2nd fret from the capo there. And we're going to hammer on from the open string, and then we're going to flick that string for the pull-off. So it's important to actually flick through and pluck the string, not just lift your finger off. If you only lift your finger off, it's not going to be very loud. So what we're trying to do is, after the hammer on, actually flick the string, if you can see. So flick down through the string and you get a nice strong pluck. So that triplet, we have 3 notes within 1 beat. So 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4, 1 and is how that triplet's going to be played. We also hold a number of chord forms through this as well. So the end of this second measure, hold your C shape. So after the hammer-on pull-off, we end up with a C chord. So place your fingers there, just let them ring. It's really pretty if we let those notes ring over the top of each other. It creates the C chord. The next measure does a similar thing with the F shape. So that's the 4-finger F chord. 1st finger, 2nd finger, little finger, and 3rd finger on the 5th string. And then the 4th measure, we go back to that C shape. So both the 2nd, 3rd and 4th bars, try to hold those chord shapes. It does make it a lot easier for your left hand, but it also sounds nicer. Other than that, part A is pretty straightforward. So just remember, watch your picking hand and hold your chords where you can. And that hammer-on pull-off, get a nice strong flick on the pull-off. And the hammer-on part of that too, by the way, try to land nice and firm on the string instantly. And that'll give you a nice amount of volume for that note. Okay, check out the website, pickandlessons.com. There you'll find the tab again and the lesson for part B, and also a play along video using the metronome. We've got a practice play along video with the metronome talking about cut time and how we can do that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.